The moment he lost everything he loved, he realized God was closer than ever. Life doesn't break you because you're weak. It breaks you because sometimes you're leaning on the wrong things. And only then can God show you what truly matters. Sometimes life has to take everything away just to show you what truly matters. He stood alone on the rain-soaked street, the world around him blurred by grief, and yet, somehow, a quiet presence reminded him he was not truly alone. Mornings were filled with laughter, warmth, and the kind of peace that made you forget the world outside. The aroma of fresh coffee mingled with the smell of pancakes. His wife Sarah hummed softly as the kids chased each other around the kitchen. Adam sipped his coffee and watched them, heart full of love, thinking life could not be more perfect. At the office, Adam moved with ease, confidence in every step. Papers were neatly stacked, emails answered, meetings handled. He believed he could control it all. Deadlines, schedules, responsibilities, even the happiness of his life outside work. Everything was in order, and in that order, he felt secure. Evening walks were a ritual of simple joy. Sarah held his hand. The children ran ahead, giggling, leaves crunching beneath their small shoes. The sun set in warm hues, painting the sky in orange and pink. Adam felt invincible in those moments, surrounded by the ones he loved. He smiled, thinking this was forever. Later, as he sat on the couch watching his family play, he allowed himself a quiet sigh of contentment. The world outside, with all its chaos, felt distant and unimportant here. In these small moments, life felt perfect. He held everything close, unaware that life's biggest lesson was about to come. It happened in a blink. A call, a siren, a stranger's voice, delivering news too heavy to comprehend. His wife and children were gone. The perfect life he had built vanished in an instant. Rain fell harder, as if the sky mourned with him. Shock gripped his heart, disbelief his mind. How could this happen? How could everything vanish at once? The hospital waiting room was cold, impersonal. Every tick of the clock amplifying the silence. Chairs sat empty, the hum of fluorescent lights echoing the emptiness he felt inside. When he returned home later, the house seemed smaller, shadows deeper, every corner whispering the absence of laughter, warmth, and love. That night, Adam sat by the window, watching raindrops race down the glass. The coffee cup on the table was untouched, the Bible closed beside it. Every familiar comfort felt fragile, meaningless. The silence was deafening, and his heart ached with a pain that words could not capture. He realized how much he had relied on the life he once had, never imagining it could be gone. Sometimes life breaks you not because you're weak, but because it's time to lean on something greater. In the quiet of his apartment, Adam knelt, hands clasped, tears flowing freely. Sunlight streamed through the window, a soft reminder that not all was lost. He turned to God, desperate for guidance, for a path he could no longer see on his own. In that surrender, a small spark of hope ignited inside him, fragile but real. The next morning, Adam found himself walking through his city, passing people who struggled in small ways, unnoticed by most. A homeless man shivered in the cold. Adam offered him a sandwich, a warm cup of coffee, a kind word. In that moment, he realized that by lifting others, he began to lift himself. Grief did not vanish, but purpose began to take root. Days turned into weeks. Adam began volunteering at the local community center. Children's laughter echoed around him, their curiosity and trust bringing him back to life. Small acts of kindness filled the emptiness he felt inside. With each smile he helped create, each hand he guided, he felt God's presence closer than ever before. Sometimes helping others teaches us how to heal ourselves. One morning, Adam sat by his window, sunrise spilling gold across the floor. The Bible lay open beside him, coffee in hand. He smiled softly, a calm settling over his heart. He discovered that life does not end with loss. It begins anew when faith leads the way. Even after the darkest nights, Adam organized small acts of service, helping families, offering guidance, supporting those in need. Every person he reached out to reminded him of the love he had lost and the love he could still give. In helping others, he rebuilt his purpose and discovered joy beyond what he thought possible. At sunset, Adam walked through the park. Calm, reflective, grateful for each breath, each step. The pain never fully disappeared, but he understood now. Life may take, but it also gives in new ways, unseen and deeply meaningful. Hope returned, soft but steady, like a light breaking through the clouds. Even when everything is gone, God's love remains, guiding every step of the way. If you found Adam's journey inspiring, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that touches the heart. Thank you for watching, and remember, even in the darkest moments, hope and love can guide your way.